Hello, you beautiful, beautiful souls born on February 5th. Welcome to your birthday reading. Welcome to Colleen Tarot, and also I am Aquarius by Aquarius. Welcome. We are going to do your birthday reading. I hope you're having a great birthday because you can. You can choose to have a great birthday regardless. Try to stay in your most highest optimistic mood. Celebrate your life and yourself. Anyways. Before we start your reading, I want to be the first one to tell you guys that you're so beautiful and you're so needed in this world. And I want to thank you, beautiful, beautiful people born on February 5th, for being here, for sharing your time and your energy with me. I value you and the divine values you. And thank you, thank you, thank you so much for being here. So let's see what wants to come out for your birthday. If you are born February 5th, what are the highest messages from Spirit? February 5th, beautiful, beautiful babies. February 5th. February 5th. Wow, this came out. This is coming out for a few of you. Wild Red Rider, Blessings Bestowed. I think this came out yesterday as well, or it came out maybe yesterday. 44. So, let's get into this. This no coincidence here. I've shuffled those cards several times. Is it the last card? It's like very near the end here. Very near. It says, Wild Red Rider, Blessings Bestowed. I descend with wild love and bring with me such grace that there shall be an inflow of harmony, serenity, and goodness and order restored to your life. There is no limit to which way I can land in your life, in the order that I can call forth from the wild chaos that my truth may first evoke. I see from a higher perspective that which can be altered so that patterns of your life can heal and you can step forward on your path with clear purpose. I bring you the embodiment of my mantra, opening your heart and granting your prayer immediate answers. Om Mani Padme Hum. So, this is the energy of serenity, harmony, goodness, and order restored to your life. This is happening for a few of you because this is not the first time it came out. So I do like that. It's a good card. Harmony and balance restored to your life. Goodness. The Hermit in reverse. The Hermit in reverse, I have to clarify it, but the Hermit in reverse for me is often about coming out, even could be coming out of the dark night of the soul for some of you, but it's coming out of hermit mode, out of seclusion, coming out from being like stuck, literally could be stuck inside. But because here's this Four of Cups energy, and this Four of Cups energy is a card of sometimes it's boredom, but sometimes it's like I don't know exactly what to do. I have a lot of blessings, but I'm kind of not happy, right? And that means that there might be something else out there that you feel brings you happiness, and that might also indicate why it might be time to go external. Okay, go external. And I do feel like some of you are definitely coming out of dark night of the soul. We got Page of Wands in the reverse, Page of Swords, and the Emperor. And that can talk about, you know, if any of you ended up going on a dark night of the soul. Now, another person external to you could be coming out of that as well, because I saw the Emperor right here. And either way, like how this is coming into your life, balance is restored. This is leveling up. But this kind of leveling up comes after learning lessons. So if you're not coming out of some situation, like here's a soulmate here, and here's an Emperor that's in reverse. Let's get more. We're going to have to clarify before we know exactly everything that wants to come out. We have King of Cups in the upright. Now this could be somebody who's thinking about you, because generally for me, It's a very loving energy, but it doesn't show it. It's water energy too. And we have King of Pentacles right here as well. And that is the energy also of money and stability. You might have two options. Because I have two kings here, okay? And we have the Chariot in reverse. And we have the Three of Wands in the reverse. And we have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Eight of Wands in the reverse. See, what's going on in the background is there is somebody learning a lesson. This is something you don't know. Now, there's somebody who wants some sort of success with you, but this could be an Emperor person. This could have been a, if you believe in divine counterparts or twin flames, like this could have been, you know, you moved on from your twin flame. You're going toward making your money or a soulmate or something like that, and then this twin or somebody comes back in. Because this is like somebody who's looking at like, well, you know, this is somebody who seems like they did you wrong. It doesn't have to be a twin flame, but it could even be somebody you lived with. But this is like, this is a person who you felt could have been your person and it didn't work out with, but you had love for this person. And this person didn't have love for you, or this person chased others. And now this person has love for you, and it could be at a time when you're focused on money or another person. So that's interesting. Chariot. But in the near future, you're going to find out. So even though I'm doing this reading for your birthday, keep in mind there are a lot of people who are born on that day, and there's a lot more to you than just the day you're born. So this is just the strongest energy coming through. But it looks like in the near future, you could have two choices. One being a new choice, and one being a choice of someone who's thinking about you and holding back, but also somebody who it seems like you already had some love for. Okay, and it can be someone you lived with. It can be someone you lived with, a spouse, or someone who was in your life for a long time. Yeah, and then there was like a third party, okay? It was always you, this person, and someone else. And sometimes the third party is another lover. Sometimes it's a family member who interferes or something like that. But in the near future, I feel you have two choices. We have the shadow side in reverse. We have the devil in reverse, and Two of Wands and Queen of Swords. So you're going toward the option that's best for you. That's what you're doing. So good for you. That Hermit card is Virgo energy. The Chariot card is Cancer. We have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We have Capricorn right here, and Two of Wands. So you do have a direction to go, and you know, you might, and it seems like one energy you have to cut off. Now, maybe you're already with somebody and you're cutting off a person that you're with, okay, because you're not happy, it's not going anywhere, and you found love somewhere else. But either way, honey, if you resonate with this reading, you're going to have two choices in the near future. So let's start clarifying. Tell me about that Hermit in the reverse. Why is the Hermit in the reverse for this February 5th reading? Yep. Why is the Hermit reverse for this February 5th reading? The Empress. So yeah, you're attracting it all. I think you are attracting new love and like a twin flame or divine counterpart. Because you're in this Empress energy. So there's, everybody wants you. Yeah. I don't know, but it seems like you got people losing sleep over you. And you're just focused on doing the best for you. I like that. Stay in that energy, because that's what's attracting. That's what's attracting. It seems like these two people to you. Maybe somebody's even going to see you with a soulmate, okay? It's got somebody thinking, or maybe someone's thinking, oh my gosh, I'm going to lose Aquarius. Well, you do have two choices. You have two choices. You certainly do. And they're both wanting a relationship. Tell me about that Four of Cups. Now I understand why you might be in the Four of Cups. You might not be knowing which one to choose. Tell me about that Four of Cups. Tower. And it wanted to land on the Three of Cups. Somebody could have went through an ending, but I feel like you're going to choose one, and it's obviously going to be a Tower for the one you don't choose. So who are you going to give the Tower to? That's Scorpio, Aries energy. I have Venus energy here as well with the Empress, Divine Feminine energy, Taurus, Libra energy. Who will you deliver the bad news to? Page of Wands. I mean, because somebody made you wait. But it's also showing that they come at the right time. But somebody, you know, it's like someone made you wait, or you invested time into somebody. You're definitely going to be thinking about who to choose. You're going to be all up in your head about it. But see, there's a Seven of Swords tied to somebody. And you're thinking about that. You're like, this person sabotaged me with another person. This person betrayed me or kept it behind me. Or this person had this kind of issue or that kind of issue. And it seems like you're going to be thinking of letting go of that person. But it's up to you. Tell me about the King of Cups. Tell me about the King of Cups. The Six of Cups, soulmate. King of Cups is like a soulmate person, maybe a person you have children with, okay? And maybe a person you're thinking about Seven of Wands with, or maybe it's a person who has a drinking problem or some sort of problem with substance here, and maybe they're saying, I quit, I don't know. But there is a person who you feel like is lying to you and is attached to something else. Either they're attached to an addiction or a person. So that seems to be with the King of Cups person. And that is a person who's thinking about you, but could be holding back. But that could be a person you were married to, lived with, has a drinking problem, person you have children with. Tell me about this King of Pentacles person. This is a person of like wealth and stability, and they want to settle down, but they're important about their money though. Could be Earth energy. Death in reverse. This could be a person that you choose because you feel like there's a person here that won't change. Maybe someone does have Scorpio on the chart, Pluto energy, but what's coming out is, I mean, I'm not saying that you're not in your feelings for neither one of them. And these two people might literally fight over you, especially if they become in the same vicinity of you. But this is a person, this King of Pentacles is a person who seems like you might be changing your mind for, because it landed on this person. Like this King of Cups person. This might be the person who gets you to change your mind about this person, to move forward. Sometimes there are people who come into our life to get us to move away from a toxic relationship. All right. Sometimes that's their only purpose, but you're honestly not knowing exactly what to do. It's got your head. Your head is all in the, like, oh my God, what do I do here? Because this is about the rest of your life, and you do have to make a decision. And it's not easy, but you're sort of looking at this like, who should I end it with? Finally. So I do feel like you have more ties with this King of Cups person, because you're really thinking about completely cutting off ties with them to be with this King of Pentacles person. Give me another card for that King of Pentacles person. And it don't worry about gender. It doesn't have to be a male. It's just their personality. Their stability, their money, and their things are very important. Not that they're more important, but they're very important to them. I'm telling you, you think this person is giving you hope to cut things off, to finally break away. So I don't know if you were thinking about settling for this person over here because you have some sort of ties or time invested. But this King of Pentacles person has you thinking about, I think it is time to break away from that person. I think it is time. So let's get into the Chariot. Tell me about the Chariot. It's the fastest card in the deck, so it's usually associated with time, also the path and direction you're on. Landed on this Three of Cups. And the Five of Cups in the reverse. So it's decision time in the near future. And it landed here. You have a decision between two. And you don't want to regret your decision. You want to pick the decision. You want to pick the one that it's going to work out with. And there could be somebody who unexpectedly is coming in. I don't know, or you met somebody through work. But I do feel that there's an option that you didn't think would be an option, or didn't think that it could be. Like there is an element of time here. And it's showing up, like the element of time is coming with the King of Cups person and a Knight of Cups. So I feel like you either have a child with that person or some ties with this person, or I feel like you've known them for a long time. And, you know, it just seems like there's more. It just seems like the King of Cups person is more of an obligation or time invested, but not fully trusting that it will be the way it should be or the way you want it to be. It seems like you're looking more toward this King of Pentacles person because you don't want to regret a decision. So it seems more promising for you. So I don't know if this King of Cups kind of energy has let you down just one too many times. Anyway, we're going to move on. Tell me about that Three of Cups. Your decision between two. Which one will it be? And if they meet each other, or if they know each other, like they may not like it because, I don't know, like maybe somebody works together or you guys live in the same community or something like this. But it's like somebody may not know, all right? And when someone comes around or somebody finds out and finds the other person, that might be where there's an issue. But I do see a lot of cups in reverse. I do see like if there's someone who's having some sort of substance abuse, like they're trying to quit, but it's still showing up as an issue. And I don't know, you just look really optimistic about this person you're talking to or working with. Anyway, the Three of Cups is defined by a decision, Two of Pentacles, which you have to make. Tell me about the Devil card, the Shadow card in the reverse. Ten of Pentacles. Whatever this is, you're going to choose the best one for your long term, okay? You're choosing the one that you feel like you're going to be with for the long haul. And it does look like someone could have an issue. Like I say, here's someone drinking. Here's someone, Seven of Wands reverse. That's like really kind of lowering your standards or giving up on that situation. You know, like you feel like you just, you know, maybe it just feels like a lost cause here. Ace of Swords reverse. And like I say, it could have been someone you were married to, you know, Hierophant. But we have this Emperor in the upright. So you are letting go of somebody. You're letting go of somebody. You're moving on. Looks like your decision here is to move on. Two of Swords. I'm moving toward this other option because it looks like it's a lot more, has a lot more, it's a lot more promising. Four of Swords in the reverse. Okay. You are making a move after a time of sort of, I don't know, you've thought about this. You've thought about it. You've rested on it. You've healed on it. You've slept on it. Okay. And it's decision time. And it really, you're putting action behind this decision. So it doesn't look like you're staying. It looks like you're going. It looks like you're moving forward. Tell me about the Two of Wands. That is another card that says you're moving forward. Justice in reverse. And for some of you, you might be finalizing those papers, not renewing contracts, not renewing, you know, getting out of a home, getting a divorce, or it's a breakup though. So it does look like there is a final ending in one chapter with somebody and a new chapter beginning with somebody who seems more promising in the long run for you. So that's your birthday reading. We're going to close out with an oracle card. I want to wish you a happy birthday, February 5th, babies. Keep in mind, this is still entertainment. Don't let anything that anybody says defy you. It is your life and you are in control of your energy. I'm just an oracle reader, right? I'm a tarot reader. That's all I am. Don't give me any power over your power. You are the one with the ultimate power in your life every day, all day. Okay, balancing act. It's in the reverse. It's also looking like a Justice card. I'll put it in the upright, but it is reverse. And it's card 11. And it says in the reverse, This is a time when it's important to address the areas of your life where there is discord. Are you fixated on getting your way? Are you obsessed with one thing, neglecting essential matters that require your attention? Take your own inventory. Is it a necessary step toward rebalancing your life? And is it the only way to reach an equitable solution? Adjust yourself to the conditions of your environment and realize you have no control over it right now. And then balance that which will come more easily. If there is to be fairness, it must come from you. So really, this has a lot to do with your decision. And you are looking at that. You are looking at the long term. So I think you're already doing that. You're already balancing out that, and you're making a decision for your best and highest interest. So I do see that. Anyway, happy birthday. I love you guys. I will see you in your next reading, and namaste, my friends.